David Klemick here in the Pre-Spn studios. This is the Klemick Performance Method show. Klemick Performance Method is an effective range training method and facility in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, located at 500 Island Lane. Today, I'm here with one of my nieces, Alex Wilson. So her dad, Jim Wilson, was my best friend in high school, and I was best man in his wedding. I remember when you all were born. Your sister Jamie's here too, in the studio. You're here from Chantilly, Virginia, to train for the summer because they have a house in Ocean City also. But these kids are great athletes. Your dad was a great athlete and was drafted in baseball. Played for Rutgers, was a closer, would throw a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. He's about 6'6", and he is really a great athlete. Could really run too. You didn't know this, but your dad could really run fast. Would have been a great football player. I wish I could have kept him on the team with us. But so without this is an intro for you, really, but I do want to put that in perspective. You can hear when I had Matt Bonchek on here, I talk about your family too, and where you come from. It helps. So you're here from Chantilly, Virginia, and you're a basketball player. What talk to me a little bit about your process and what leagues you're in and what kind of things you're doing with basketball.
Well, I'm trying to work up to get better, but as everyone I was not the same. I was not as good as everybody else. So as I work harder, everyone else is. So it's hard to catch up. So I want to work really hard, and I think this is really helping me. So
That's good. That's a good promotion for here, and I didn't even ask you to. So great, thank you. So what leagues are you in right now? What other leagues do you play in?
do you mean AAU
Yeah,
or I play
your school. What do you put? Yeah.
I'm going to try out for middle school, but I do play AAU, but that's kind of not doing it. I think we're trying to play travel because AAU's kind of staying back, so I'm probably going to play travel instead of AAU this year. So I'm just wondering if they play differently, and I want to see how it works out.
So what other sports do you play?
I play soccer, and yeah, I used to do swimming, but then that didn't work out.
All right. And what do you I would think with the just kind of knowing your family, you have a predisposition to probably be a basketball player because of how tall you are and how athletic you are. So I just my opinion, I think that's where we're gonna go. What high school do you think you're gonna go to?
I was aiming for Paul the Sixth, um, but if not, I want to make a varsity as a freshman at my high school Chantilly. So
Yeah, Chantilly is in Virginia. It's about like an hour outside of DC, I think. Up here for the summer, it's really cool to have what my nieces here from far away. We had you on a couple Zoom videos on because Zoom being a real popular thing with training now. But what do you think? So far, you've only had like maybe 3 workouts so far. Have you been sore, and do you think this is going to help you?
I do think it's going to help me. I have seen improvements in my strength and my legs, and so I'm trying to find out where this is gonna go and if it's going to help me with sports and everything. But so far, it's going good.
Studies in the American Journal of Sports Medicine say that it will help you. So I kind of try to follow that as a guide. So, but we're really excited to have you. I can't wait to see what happens at the end of the summer when you get to go home and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe that how much it's helped, and I can't wait to put you back on here again and you tell me what you think after all of this. So after 3 days, she's probably a little bit beat up and sore. Can't really tell what's going on yet, but after about 6 weeks, you'll see some major differences. So I can't wait. We're gonna get your sister Jamie on here in a second. So this is David Klemick and Alex Wilson from the Pre-Spn Studios and the Klemick Performance Method Show.